First off, I'd like to thank everybody for coming today to honor Scarlett. Gonna apologize ahead of time. Might be tough for me to get through, but we'll do it. To say being a police officer can be a difficult thing. It's the kind of career that we choose because at one point in time, we had aspirations of changing the world, of working hard and making our communities a better place. Well, the days stretched into years, and before long, I found myself almost 20 years into my career and faced with a new opportunity. Comfort dogs were becoming a commonplace in cities and towns nearby, and North Andover had an opening. Having already been working within the Community Impact Unit, getting a canine partner to help build connections with the community seemed like a perfect fit for me. On September 1st, 2023, my family and I brought home, the cutest 9-week-old puppy with whom we were expertly matched by Pauline Hagler and her team at Golden Opportunities for Independence. We named her Scarlet Page. Many of you know that Scarlet was chosen as a nod to the North Andover Scarlet Knights, but what you may not know is that the name Page means young helper. We knew from the start that this little girl was something special, and she lived up to her name with joy and enthusiasm that we never dreamt possible. Excuse me, sorry. Early on, while training at GOFI, Golden Opportunities for Independence, Scarlett's personality and energy came out early and often. Whether it was jumping off her place backwards or occasionally not listening to me or the trainers, she liked to be a social butterfly. I could be heard saying, "Scarlet Page," in a slightly raised voice to get her focus. Just like when I didn't listen to my mother as a child, she always had high energy and was eager to please the trainers and myself. She often worked alongside older dogs who picked up commands and new tricks rather quickly. Scarlett was a regular visitor in our schools, town events, nursing homes, group homes, the senior center, Special Olympics all over Massachusetts, often going to Merrimack College on Sundays for a sports medaling program where we were able to interact with children and parents who participated. She joined me to read in classrooms, help students who needed some support, and to provide a sense of peace when a traumatic event occurred. You likely saw her trotting, tail wagging at sheep shearing, the menorah lighting, farmers market, pasta palooza, field days, pep rallies at your place of business, town hall, DPW, and especially the PD. You even got to see her a couple Santa parades riding alongside me. If there was a chance for us to be with other people or other dogs, she jumped up off that couch, hopping into our cruiser, and wagged that tail no matter what. She was always happy and willing to go, and she was so good at what I asked of her. She also loved greeting children and parents at schools after school for the school crossings. Throughout the 21 months we worked together, there were moments when I thought maybe we weren't doing enough, or that what we were doing wasn't what the town needed. After all, this was a new job for both of us. Since she passed almost 3 weeks ago, any small shred of doubt I had has vanished because of the incredible outpouring of love my family and I have received. Texts and phone calls, cards by the hundreds, and we read every single one of them. Every drawing we looked at. Gifts to remember her by, kind words have become a testament of the impact she had in such a short period of time. Over and over again, I've read about the love this community had for her and what our town leaders and police department so graciously allowed us to do together every day. Dogs are so special. We love them like family. They are family. Scarlet Page was my family's dog. She was my partner. I always said I worked longer hours, but the days felt like they flew by. Because I was able to work with her and see what she did for so many each day. Best of all, she belonged to all of us. My wife told me a story the other day when she was in a store. A little girl approached her and told her that she felt like Scarlett was her dog too. And she gave my wife a hug. She adored being with everybody in the community. A friend also commented on Scarlett's Facebook page, Scarlett clearly shared with her community something we didn't realize we needed, didn't realize we were missing and needed. Scarlett, in such a short period of time, helped us realize that. Someone also sent a card the other day that said Scarlett will surely help me carry on what we set out to do, and I believe that's true. She is watching and will be guiding me as I search for a new partner to help me continue what she started in this community. Scarlett would not want us to be saying goodbye to her today, but rather we'll see a fluffy butt and sassy side eye again someday at the Rainbow Bridge. Again, I'd like to send my heartfelt appreciation to everybody that came here today. This is a testament of what she did, and we really appreciate it. I would like to, before Chief Gray says a few words, I would like to unveil a portrait that a local photographer, painter did for us of Scarlett. It was in the works before Scarlett passed, and she just recently finished. Her name is Deb Monty. You probably see her around town photographing all sorts of wildlife. All right, that was easy. Chief Gray, if you'd like to come up and say a few words.
Good morning. On behalf of the police department and the town manager, Melissa Rodriguez, who's to my left, thank you all for coming. We appreciate it. It means a lot. A few years ago, if you saw a police canine, the last thing in your mind was petting it. And furthermore, if you happen to be face-to-face with a police canine, you're about to have a very bad day, okay? That all changed when we had Scarlett. And as we've said many times, especially in the last few years with policing as a profession, our first interactions with the youth are important. And what better way than to have a pleasant, happy, positive introduction to the police than with a dog like Scarlett. It sets the tone for the rest of their opinions and views on police officers in general. So the work that Mark and Scarlett did, we want to continue, and we want everyone to understand that the main goal of this is to make sure everyone has a positive encounter with police, and that we are the community, and the community is us. Thank you all for coming.
Superintendent Pam Lathrop would also like to say a few words.
Good morning. Thank you, students, for being here. It's really great to see you here. I think that you are embodying our RAISE values today in terms of empathy. We've all endured something sad, and you are here supporting a family that you love and a dog that you loved, and I'm so proud to see you here today. We are here today to remember and celebrate the life of Scarlett, our beloved community resource dog. Scarlett was more than a dog. She was a presence, a calming, joyful, tail-wagging presence who somehow managed to be everywhere all at once. She was in our schools, at our senior center, the youth center, town events, sporting events, and nursing homes. Wherever she went, Scarlett brought comfort. She brought smiles. She brought a piece of that only a dog like her could bring. We are so grateful to the North Andover Police Department for recognizing the importance of Scarlett's role in our community. We're also thank you to the town of North Andover for supporting this work and for understanding the value of connection and care. And a heartfelt thank to Officer Wilson and his family for your commitment to Scarlett, for loving her, and for sharing her so generously with all of us. In her time with us, Scarlett reminded us of a few simple but powerful lessons we'd like you all to carry forward. Be present. Scarlett never rushed through a moment. If you sat down with her, she sat with you. If you needed comfort, she stayed with you. She wasn't distracted, she was there fully, and that made a difference. Love without conditions. Whether you were a kindergartner having a tough morning, or a senior who needed company, or just someone passing by on the common. Scarlett greeted you with the same open heart. She simply loved. Find joy in the little things. Scarlett showed us that happiness could be as simple as a walk, a pat on the head, or being with people and pets that you love. Protect what matters. Scarlett wasn't just a friendly face. She represented safety and quiet strength. She took her job seriously, even if it came with belly rubs and photo ops. Leave paw prints of kindness. Scarlett did that. She left paw prints on our hearts, in our classroom, and at our events, and in our everyday lives. She reminded us that kindness matters most, and she gave it freely. Scarlett was deeply loved by all who knew her. Though her time with us was far too short, the impact she made will stay with us forever. May we honor her by being more present, more loving, more joyful, and more protective of one another, and most of all, more kind. Thank you.
All right, this is kind of a surprise for Mark, so he doesn't know this is happening, but I'm going to introduce Jody Kinney from the Kindness Collaborative.
Good morning, everybody. So my name is Jody Kinney, and I work for a nonprofit called the Kindness Collaborative. And following that speech was a lot about kindness, and that's what we do, is we spread kindness throughout the community. I reached out to the community when we found out about Scarlett's passing, and we wanted to do something special, something unique, something that everybody in the community could enjoy in Scarlett's memory. And we thought that the best way to do that would be to present them with, where's Officer Michael? Oh, there you go. Okay. So Mark, everybody in the community pitched in financially, emotionally, spiritually, and we had this bench made in memory of Scarlett, and it's going to stay on the common. And yeah, do you want to put it up front so people can see it, if you're able to? And just put the sign next to it, honey. So many people reached out asking what could we do that was special, and we wanted something that everybody could enjoy. So this bench will be here on the common. When you stop by, sit in it, think of her, clean it off if you can. Let's keep it going forever. And it's a place that Mark and his family and all the offices and everybody in the community can come and just sit down and remember all the good that she did for us. I have another surprise. There was extra funding, and we didn't know what to do with it. And since we're not allowed to give him any money, we donated to Golden Opportunities for Independence, the school that Scarlett was trained at and where she came from. So a donation in Scarlett's name has been made to them also. Thank you, everybody.
Again, heartfelt thank you, everybody that turned out today, for the people that couldn't come, that wanted to come. It's been truly amazing, and we appreciate it. Thank you for everything.